Oh, that was almost death just jumping that far. Okay. This is a problem. We're day 112. It says I died right here somewhere, but I guess I didn't have anything on me because there's nothing there. Okay. I guess what I'm gonna do. Oh, God. Do I have the... I don't even have a hammer. This is gonna be terrible. I have to basically do everything from the beginning. To at least get back to my stuff. We're gonna use a shield and a knife because I don't have any other anything. Oh, thank God. We have an axe and a knife and a shield. So we can at least do something. The axe with the shield is probably a better combo, being completely honest. No food in there either. Nice. Dadgummit. Now time for the deforestation. No, get up. Oh, God. I do have to deforest this place. Oh, nice. Okay, what? What? All right, you are getting banned. I don't know who you are. Hide user on this channel. Okay. There we go. That is getting taken care of immediately. What the heck is YouTube anymore? Sorry. I apologize to anybody watching that. We have some weird comments occasionally on YouTube because I don't think there's too much moderation going on. nowadays. I think it's an actual issue that YouTube needs to deal with. And I don't even know what was just happening, but thank you and welcome to the Pet Farms YouTube channel. I'm Steven and this is the game Valheim. I was trying to move stuff around. Like, I was trying to shift click like Minecraft, but it's control click because it's whatever. It's the crouch button. Also, the mission for today's stream is simple. It is just go get my stuff. So that and this are 3 different places where I left a ton of equipment. And what's up? I need to use a workbench and get me an actual... What do I need for a hammer? Hammer. There we go. Oh, I need rocks. Well, I'm gonna have to find those just laying on the ground because I actually have no clue where to look for those. Well, I do, because honestly, you can just find them laying everywhere. But the big issue is that I don't have any of my stuff. Unfortunately, so we've turned into a rescue mission for all of my equipment. Because last time I died in some precarious situations, and unfortunately that has caused untold horrors to happen. I have a bow in storage. I could use that. I mean, I don't think it's a special bow of any sort, but... There we go. Now we've got an upgraded hammer. Now, can I see what I need just for a raft? 6 resin, 6 leather straps. Scraps, not straps. What's up, Motown? Moton. Not Motown, my bad. I just glanced. I'm so sorry. Moton. Leather scraps. Leather scraps. There we go. 6. Resin. I think I shoved a ton of that over here. What I really need to do is go hunting for stuff for food, though. How much did I need? I need 6? Is that not exactly what's it? That's exactly what's in this chest. What's up, Michael? It is just me for right now because Isaac is at a movie, I think. Just in case you weren't aware. Oh, I am going to need a bow just for hunting. And like I was saying earlier, this is a rescue mission for all of my equipment. That is basically what I'm doing today. Which is completely fair to say that that's what I did the last time, but... This is a basic resource. He's not the only reason I come to this channel. I enjoy your company just as well. I know. I'm just saying before anybody asks, like that's what's happened. He's not here currently. But we make do. We make do. Yes, we do. I'm gonna take some of these carrots. That'll give me a little bit more health and stamina. But, ooh. Don't you have to get like 10 bags that you drop, not counting Isaac's? 1, 2, 3. But the upside is, if I have all this stuff together to make a new raft. So if I get to, hold on. So if I get to the portal that's here, I can sail over and get the stuff that when I died to the sea monster thing. Or we can go for my original equipment that is at this tower over here. And we can go to the swamp portal that's like right here-ish and go all the way around the swamp and then get to it. Or I can just cut here, get on the raft, and go around the edge of the land that I know is decent to get through, even with basic stuff, because I do have a few weapons. I made arrows and didn't grab the bow that I had. What I'm going to do first, though, is I'm going to go hunting. There are deer quite literally everywhere. So that is right now what I'm going to do. The physics in this game crack me up sometimes. There's one right there. I got it. The first one I kind of missed, but that will work. Yes. I don't need 90% of that, but there's also another upside. Isaac's not there to go kamikaze on the sea monster. What was weird is the way that it just popped up out of nowhere. He's also not here to curse me and be like, oh, at least there's no sea monsters. Because that happened. Hey. I will take it. There's usually a lot more animals than this. I have no idea what's happened. But the deer are normally in like forested areas, and we've kind of deforested a lot of this area. So, to be fair. There's a little gremlin dude over there. Bring it. What are you doing? I don't even want the meat from that thing. I just... Yeah. There are boar everywhere. How many pieces of meat do I have? That's probably not enough. I was going after deer first because I'm like, oh, deer would be a better option food-wise. But I also need to kind of level this knife up, so... He went to see Speed Racer, didn't... Right. Yeah, he did. Isaac is a strange kid. And I say that in a weird... like, I like that he likes stuff that is older because we get along on that front of, like, we like a lot of the same things. But he's also, like, 10 years younger than me, almost. And likes stuff, like... Some of it my parents were into, if that makes sense. Don't need that. Don't need that. I think for right now, I'm just going to go with the meat I have, and we're going to sit here for a second. Like, don't get me wrong, Isaac's one of my best friends, but it is weird to have a conversation with a guy that's 10 years younger than you, and it's like, oh, we like a lot of the same things. That should be plenty of meat. And then I can, while I'm like running around and stuff, I can ingest these like berries and carrots and stuff. Okay, we're good. Now I need to know. Well, I'm 30 years younger or older. We like a lot of the same things too. What game is this? This is Valheim, is what it's called. Dadgummit. I don't have enough wood. What do I need for a workbench? Is that... I need 10 for that, and I need 20 altogether. I need 30 on me. I have 50 here. So 26 would make that 30. That way I'm not carrying too much. Portals. Because the good part about this game is you don't really... I guess I could have come here. What's funny is I could just go through and deforest other islands and just put like a new forest on ours, but I don't want to do that. See, there's a roundabout system of Ow. Okay, hold on. Ow. All right, where did you go? No, don't you run from me. If you don't leave them alone, they will actually tear up the portals and stuff. So I had to take them down. That bonfire is the only thing keeping you from dying in that area. Quite literally. Because you can actually freeze to death in this game, and it is a brutal death. What was that? Okay, that portal goes over here. I don't know that I really want to do that, though. I think what I need to do is go straight that way. Cut through the forest, and then set a workbench down and just do it that way. Oh, hold on. That gives me 35 health. This gives me 30. So the deer meat is better. But also something about coming into this forest that I have to watch for. Ow. There is what is called an abomination that's been lured into this forest by the various attempts at myself and Isaac of trying to run away from it. It's been lured this way. You can see the felled trees. And what's insane is there's more than one of them walking around in this forest. Because every now and then a new one spawns. And I'm not entirely worried about the mobs, but I'm also just like, I'd rather just not. All I have is a dagger and a shield and a dream. What in the world? This island is gorgeous, though. Like, it would almost be worth putting a settlement here too, because it's just like, oh, look how nice this looks. That upped my knife skill. Sick. That actually scared me a little bit, because I just didn't expect it. Look at his innards falling down. We've almost made it to the coastline. The deer are everywhere. Oh, sweet ocean. The gods taketh and they giveth away. I feel like that was a pretty good shot. I'm not gonna lie. They giveth and they take it away. They taketh away. And there we go. Simple as that. It's not really that simple, but we're gonna get going. Especially, it's really not that simple when I'm on the slowest seafaring vessel in the game. And I have to cross the ocean with the wind against me. It's not really the best thing. But we make it work around here. Here at Pet Farms, we make things work. What is up, Dova? Dovahkiin. You guys want to hear something kind of depressing? I dropped my phone last night, and it fell from, like, sitting on the couch. There's probably a couple feet. It's like maybe 2 feet. I dropped my daggone phone. It fell. It was like up against my leg. It fell off of my couch onto the floor. It shattered the top edge of my screen. You probably can't even see it but it's just enough to frustrate me. I mean, this back screen's been shattered for 2 years probably. But I was going to use this as a trade-in on a newer phone, and now that is probably a defunct thing that's not going to work. But you know what? We ball. This is not Minecraft. Ivan. I appreciate the comment, though. This is a game called Valheim. I like that, too. God, this game is so beautiful. What's crazy is the small amount of the map that we've discovered. Ark, then. Well, this game is called Valheim. It is I think it's based off of old school RuneScape, and vaguely yeah, I was gonna do that, Nova. I was like in the process of it and forgot what I was doing. I'm glad you said something. Appreciate you. Leave it to Dova to keep us on track of things. Knowing the... Oh, nobody said anything to Tess. No, not rules. Announcements. At community. And link to stream. Hopefully it's the horizontal stream, because the vertical one is fine and dandy, but a lot of people don't like that. So I think what I need to do is I'm going to try to bridge the gap here in the middle, because I don't think that this is going to catch me too off guard being on this. But we also figured out that the sea monsters will attack freaking rafts. We did figure that out. But luckily, we are in the wind for this part. At least for a teeny bit of time. Thank you, Dova. That's the one I called the loner channel. The vertical? You want to see something, or you want to hear something funny, Michael? There's more people watching on the vertical one right now than there is the regular one. They're actually, when I looked at it, because there was a very spammy person on there earlier, there was like 15 people watching. That one sometimes has big numbers, and then sometimes it has like nobody. Like, we legitimately, I think we were playing this, and I went to in the stream on like a Friday or something. It was me, JJ, and Isaac playing, and JJ got off, and it was just me and Isaac, and we were like, "Oh, we'll play Battlefield." I went to swap the game title on the stream, and there was like 60-something people watching. There was like 40-something on the vertical stream, and then there was like 20 or so on the main stream. And then the numbers, like, almost doubled. It was weird. I'm going to be honest, though. My mouth is not moving as much as I thought it does. Look, a bear. Roar. XD. The vertical is usually the busier one. It's usually Discord members talking here and everyone else there. It's not a rule or anything. That's just what seemed to have happened. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it's not super busy right now, but it does happen. Especially the earlier the streams. It's really weird. I don't want to jinx it, guys, but it looks like I might get my stuff back today. Oh, thank you, Nightbot. That actually is useful. Sometimes Nightbot gets on my nerves because it's annoying, but... in the event there is a robot uprising, Nightbot is actually pretty sick sometimes. Pretty awesome. Now we might get ourselves stuck here, boys, but and girls, but it's been a good ride. It's been a good run. Oh, 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 oh. Gangnam Style. Hey, shush lady. It just dawned on me that me and Isaac are very similar because I feel like he would have done something very similar. Okay. The way we play video games is very different, but the way we act in general is very similar. It's like we share the same brain cell. That's how Sky likes to put it. Is that part of this island? Should I... Holy crap, what is that? Something is dying over there, and I'm not sure what it is, but we're gonna not go near it. There's like a little village right there. We're also not gonna go near that. I am not prepared for that right now. I knocked on wood for you. For what now, Dova? I didn't even know I could zoom out that far. Why is that thing not attacking them? If I was to walk on that land right now, that thing would maul me to death. What even is that? Some kind of like Grim Reaper shepherd? There's the tower. That's where my original stuff is. Oh no. You didn't want to jinx getting your stuff back. No, I do not. Because usually what ends up happening in this game when I do that is I immediately lose it. Yeah. He and I were talking about that the other day at work the other day, how you and him are a lot alike. It's very weird. It's like we're the same person, just different. What? They can swim? This is going to be a problem. I'm going to be honest. Uh-oh. The death skeetos. Son of a... No. I'm playing a different game. We're playing Minecraft now, guys. I'm booting up Minecraft. I'm not about to torture myself today. Oh my god. No, not Facebook. Why did I just instinctively pick Facebook? There was a little puppy dog. There's a little baby chicken. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Oh, man. This is what happens. To keep myself from raging on stream, that's what happens. So if you're watching on TikTok, I can't change the name of the stream while we're going. So it is just going to be stuck on Valheim. I apologize ahead of time. But yeah, I dropped my daggum phone yesterday, and I was literally right before it happened. My wife was in the shower, and she starts to come down, and I was like, "Okay, let me restart that. Let me back up just a little." I dropped my phone right after. I was sitting there thinking, I was like, "Oh, we need to get new phones." Our phones are paid off. They are about 4 years old at this point. This is the 23 model of this phone, and they are on the 26. And I was like, oh, we'll just go get the 26s. We'll trade these in. And as soon as my brain got done with that thought, it went clank on the ground. And my wife was in the shower when it happened. And then she comes down the stairs, and I was like, you will never believe what just happened. She's like, what? I was like, I dropped my phone, and it's cracked now. She's like, are you serious? She's like, we're not going to get anything out of that phone. Every creeper cloud pattern has a gunpowder lining. That's cool. Comedic timing. Yeah, it was just like, it was like fate itself was like, no. It's like the Greek fates were just like, you want to see something funny? Let's just pick on Steven today. But I mean, it was, like I said earlier, it was already cracked on the back. Like, I dropped it in the case, mind you. I dropped it on getting out of a truck when I worked on cars. And I was like, oh no, nothing's wrong with it. And then I took the case off of it randomly, like forever away. And I was like, oh no, that day that I dropped it, it actually like shattered the screen. Great. It's supposed to be a pun on Gray Cloud Silver Lining because you're moving over to Minecraft. Oh, okay. Every creeper cloud pattern has a gunpowder lining. That's kind of funny now that I think about it. The little baby mobs are kind of blurry. Why would they... Is this picture supposed to be blurry that they're just like moving them around, like panning around it? Or is it just blurry to me? Do I need my eyes fixed? At least you're not going to be alone in Minecraft. You have Dova and Biotech. Yeah, they're there in spirit. Okay, let's just... Realms, play. It's not your eyes. Okay. I was just wondering because it looked kind of weird. It's off for stream too. Okay. We did fix our little dude last time. Got another fish. Oh god. Oh god. Jesus Christ. I don't know why Isaac decided. Let me just... Let me just put a weird tower thing on top of the thing. Oh, Dova and... Dova and Biotech have to sleep too. I got you a gift inside. What? What? Biotech was slain by a zombie. Now it's just Dova. Dadgummit. Guys, we need to... This channel needs to be, like, super huge soon, because I think my desk is starting to swell from something I spilled on it, and I don't have the money to replace it. I mean, I do, but I just don't... I don't want to spend the money to replace it. You know, I will say, though, this, what is this one? Oh. Change emotes. What emotes do I have? Bat, 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 bat. The pickaxe. Equip. Equip. Okay. Let's see what we can do about... Because I have to change this every freaking time. Vibrant visuals. What the... Oh, dear God. What is happening? Now it looks better. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Will you be my neighbor? Why do I only have one helmet? Won't you be my neighbor? I don't know what I've been told. Oh. Nice. Sweet. Dova upgraded the size of the thing. Holy crap. Isaac did some work. I could imagine he would actually live in a place like this. This is insane. There are 2 golems now? What? There's one. Oh, there are 2. Look at this little guy. I didn't even realize they could do that. Okay, what do I need these enchantment books for? Oh. This sword is insane now. But I just broke the anvil. Unbreaking and knockback. What is it gonna be? A kick? Because that copper block turns into a chest. Oh. A second golem to make the double chest. Oh, that's actually sick. Okay. This has been a ritual in the server for as long as I can remember. Is that how? That's not how chickens work. All right, now to make some baby cows. I don't know why I get experience making the cows making another cow, but egg babies have been born, yes, and some might have to be sacrificed. Is that enough? No, that's not enough. I think that's probably enough. Now for the cows. Probably one more. How many adult cows are there? Baby chickens. There's a ton of baby chickens. There's wheat in the farm chest. Sweet. I think what I want to do is give the cows a little bit more room. There we go. I think that's probably for the best. I thought there was more than one baby chicken. Okay, yeah. He's just hiding. He watched me slaughter his family and was like, no, I'm good. Man, they have no frame of like timelines. they're just man, look at all the baby cows. There are fences in the mine chest. I think that's probably good. I think having the cows have a little bit more room is probably for the best. I'm planning on making a pen for pigs and sheep. Sheep and pigs. There's a pen here, but I think if we expand this out a teeny bit this way, that might be good. Like, go out that way a little bit. I mean, there's one here too. I just think the cows are a bigger mob, and I feel like it looks more ethical that way. Because realistically, I wouldn't want to shove that many cows into one, not even this size paddock, because it's like, that's a little inhumane. But look at all the little babies. Look at this little guy. He's adorable. I think some of the baby moms don't look that much different, but I do think that a lot of them, you can tell the difference. Oh, I was like, why are there separate stacks for that? It's because there's a lot of them. Hold on. If an actual chicken comes from this, it can live in the wild. Nope. Doomed to be a farmer forever. I need to actually make another iron anvil. I need 3 iron blocks. 3 iron blocks, and then I can make an anvil. Ooh, that takes a lot of materials. But you know what? It's there. There we go. Ouch. Lots of materials, but we got it. Doomed to forever be a farmer. A pet farmer. One might say a farmer of pets. But also, one might say a farmer in general. Wait. These furnaces don't have things in them to cook. Why does that just have a bucket? Oh, it's a lava bucket. Hold on. Dova's digging. Dangerous. It's like you're dangerous to me. I know this. Every day I feel the ground beneath my feet. It's funny when you try to sing poorly, because then it actually really hurts. That was like really straining on my voice. It was like borderline Carl Weezer though, which is a little funny. Oh my. I do love purple. I am a fan. Yeah, I do remember that. Oh no. How do I get down? Biotech. Ow. I'm trying. Let me die, dang it. It's funny when you try to like commit Sudoku in this game. Or sewer slide. And it, whoa! And doesn't really do anything. Why is my, oh, I was like, why is my sword purple? It's purple because I made it purple. Sorry. I know I'm like always burping and things, but did I answer that or did it? Okay. I accidentally I accidentally sent this people or these people a message that just says I work. And oh no, I didn't send it. It was a draft. Okay. Okay. You're all good, Dova. I was answering an email. Because unfortunately, I am big dumb and am trying to look for a new job. But the new job, I would be getting off like 15 minutes from now and being able to actually stream during the week without having to have a day off. And then I would be able to be off on Fridays completely again, which is doubly awesome. Because it's like a four 10-hour days. And it's not a terribly difficult job that I have applied to that probably wouldn't exactly be the most sought after thing. So I'm hoping that it's fine. There's a floating dog. That's neat. Okay. No, not the cooked one. I don't know how long that lasts, I'll be honest. How long does lava last in there? Is it like a perpetual thing? I like that you added that, Dova. That's kind of cool. One thing I would love to do though is put some food in here. Pale oak logs. Dova has been putting in some work on this server, by the way. If you guys haven't already, I'd just like to throw it out there that Dova is one of the best human beings on the planet, and it lasts 2 stacks, I think. Maybe 1.5. That's crazy. I didn't even know it was... I didn't know it was that good. But anyway. Minecraft is all about playing it with people that you enjoy playing it with. And you know what? I enjoy playing it with you guys. I can't accept that while y'all exist. I appreciate that. I have my moments. I can't even say that with a straight face. So I think for all of us, our goal is to, you know, bring a smile to everybody's face and just try as much as we can to make the world a better place. And the world can only be a better place if you basically help will that into existence. And that's what we aim to do as a group, is we aim to try to help force that into being a thing. I assume you've noticed all the granite I've mined. I did. This is crazy. This is whoa. What is it going on? I'm going to be honest. I didn't know that was there. What is the foggy bit? What is that? What is this? This is sick, though. The map is cool. It's crazy how many biomes are here, too. I told you about... You probably did, and I just never even noticed. Holy crap. Where are there soul fires? Sensory issue. Oh God. Oh no. Okay, I gotta go back in there. Hold on. Hold on. I'm sure it was said, but I don't remember. I can't remember what I had for dinner 2 days ago. So it is very hard for me to remember things. Ouch. Sorry, puppers. The sign warned you. It said it was dangerous. That is true. See if you back up out of the portal that way. How many freaking skeletons are there? Okay. I'm not going out that way. I'm not dying to a skeleton again. I don't know why. Every time I die and come back, the game just decides it's not going to run at all. Don't swim in that. I just figured I'd take a warm bath. You know. It helps clear up the joints and stuff. Shut up. It helps relieve some hypertension. You little guy are adorable. Yay. It's a chicken, oh my, it's a chicken. It's a chicken, my, it's a chicken. It's a cow, yeah, it's a cow. There's no music, so I'm gonna make my own. Whee! There's so much to this game that's just like... I never know what to do half the time. What are you doing? I don't have any stuff for you. Here? I like how it was like, oh, all he's got for me is dirt. Oh. I get nothing accomplished these days in these games, but it's always fun to just like go out and do things. I thought about adding more mods to this so that we can have some more stuff to do, but I'm also like, I do sometimes just enjoy vanilla Minecraft. The other guys get kind of bored with it, but I enjoy it. Just frolicking around, doing random stuff. I love that I'm just running around and the only like armor I'm wearing is a set of gold pants and some leather boots. I am stunting. I don't have any carrots. You want an apple? No. Also, the more mods you add, the longer it takes to get on. That is true, yeah. Like, it doesn't take too terribly long on this one. The other one is basically corrupted at this point, which sucks because that one's been around since like 2015. Look at the baby pig. No, you turn around and look at me. I'm not gonna ask you a question. Ow. No. Oh, I got his armor. Nice. Now I've got a new set of copper armor with blast protection on it. If another creeper decides to sneak up on me, we'll be prepared. Well, there goes that. No more blast protection for me. You know what, Mr. Sheep? You can have that. No. I don't like you. Not at all. Sir. Where did you get a shovel? I like that after it started igniting is when I had knocked it away, because then it blew up away from me. Hey. No pushing people. Some people like that. You know, roughhousing and stuff. I don't. I'm not a fan. I gotta get my levels back up. Oh. You wanna go? You wanna go? Found some copper, or not copper, I can only sleep at night. Oh dear. My God. But I'm done. Well, you all have a great night. I'm going to play Crimson Desert. Well, I appreciate it, Mike. I have these mob spawners I'm found. I'm not great at using them, though. Or making them. I'm not entirely sure. Like, we should do a thing where we make like one of those mob like farms, I guess is what they call it, a mob farm. But I also am like that's kind of a weird concept to me, because it's also like, well, you just make a mob farm so that you can just take out the mobs, and I mean, it's weird. It's like an odd concept, because it's like, I don't know how to explain what I'm saying. Why is this made into a staircase? Whoa, all the cows are big. Why are they all crowded in one side? Also, eventually this is gonna disappear, so that'll be fun. I don't want an uneven amount of cows. How many do we have? 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. That's not it. There we go. What was that noise? Acacia trees are just like that. Weird. I needed some so the farm wouldn't be too mismatched. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess they do just kind of grow like that. That's weird. That is a big old tree right there. All right. I want to go find your village. I want to go find your village. I want to go find your village. I'm going to do that on my own. Do 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 do. Okay. Can I say where one is? I know there's a few of them. Like, you go one direction away from the base. But I was like, oh, let me go find a new one. I made the Herobrine shrine a while ago. Yeah, I remember seeing that. I was like, what in the world is that for? Makes sense that that would be what it is. wonder if anybody's ever made a podcast out of Minecraft. I wonder if that's an option. Like, would people watch that? I'm just walking at this point. There's a horse. Oh, wow. The Spawn Chunks. Hosted by Pixel Riffs and Joel Dugan. Okay. That is a very random spot for lava to spawn. Scared me. That looks like a different biome that way. That was way deeper than I thought it was going to be. Welcome to Pet Farm. Hold on. Welcome to the Pet Farms podcast. Today, you're with your host, Steven. Today, we're going to discuss the efficacies of... I lost track of my thought. I was going to do something... I was going to say something funny, and then I was going to make a political joke, and then I just, like... Their main content is explaining the updates of Minecraft and Minecraft spin-offs like Dungeons. They also take on guests like employees at Mojang and Minecraft YouTubers. Huh. See, the thing with Minecraft is it's always been like a fallback game that we do. Because it's genuinely something that like tons of people will sit and just like watch us goof off and play and just like run around in circles, and all we do is just like make jokes, or we'll do new spins on the game, or you know, sometimes we'll add like one little mod and we'll play that for like a week or two, and then we'll jump into like a different one, and that's a whole thing. But like the thing is, we enjoy doing it. And it actually does super well for our channel. But when we get hooked on it, we get hooked on it. It becomes our thing again for like weeks and weeks, and then we just have too much fun, I guess. Or not too much fun. There's no such thing as having too much fun, but it's kind of just a like, hey little bees. It's kind of just a fun game to mess around in, because I like the sandbox games, obviously, because I really like Valheim. But I think the best part about Minecraft is like the fact that you can slap a mod on, changes the whole game up. And people really enjoy watching it. And we can just kind of do or say whatever we want in it. God, that actually kind of hurt my chest. It like, when I sneezed, it like hurts in my shoulders for some reason, which is probably not a good thing, but. Why am I listening to Smosh? Okay. Hold on. Like, not a bad thing. I was just like, why am I listening to Smosh talk about how to use the bathroom? Someone put a bunch of likes on the pet farm stream on TikTok, and it doesn't even tell me who. There we go. Wait, is that zombie walking in the water? Okay. I know, doggo. You can't get up here with me and you're freaking out. Hold on. Let's do this. I think the best thing to do right now would be play something different. Why is it taking forever for my phone to load up YouTube or the TikTok stream? Is it still streaming? There's the Superman one, the Dragon Ball one. Happy Earth Day. What even is that? Okay, hold on. We're gonna do I even have any on a wish list? I thought I owned RL Craft. It's really annoying that I don't. I do kind of want Stone Block. I think that would make for a fun video series. But it's also kind of complicated. A mini block add-on? Oh, so you can, okay, so you can make like smaller. My library. Let's see what we got. I have a lot of these, by the way. I thought I had the marketplace pass. Oh, I do. Instead of doing free stuff, I guess it just gives you a big discount now. Pastry purge? What? Oh, okay. Steven Minecraft horror series. I actually was thinking that. I was actually thinking that might be a cool thing to do. But I don't know. The Dwellers one we had on one. Tinker's Construct. Actions and stuff I have. I be confused. Let's see, popular. The Horrors of Cthulhu. Hold on. A Cthulhu map? Might be kind of sick. Only got 3 stars, though. In the Shadows. One player hunts their friends across a creepy, shadow-soaked farm. Survivors must work together to charge beacons and open the exits. That is kind of sick. I'm really considering the Cthulhu one. This one's got a motorcycle. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do. Top sellers, maybe? Huggy and Friends? What is Huggy? And why is it a top seller? What in the absolute... What am I even looking at? What? Official add-on in collaboration. Okay. Biomes aplenty. Holy crap. Poppy's Playtime. Vertical is still going, but this one's... Oh, that's my bad, Dova. I'm so bad. I'm so bad at streaming sometimes. I didn't even look. What in the world? Ah. That was my bad because I accidentally went on the other screen and clicked. What is Adventure Craft? It's because I was scrolling and accidentally clicked something. Whoa. I don't like all these add-ons where you can just ride dragons and stuff. Like, what? Okay, this one's a little neat. There's like a... I see a Stephen now. That's good. This one looks kind of cool. Fighting procedural dungeons. Explore structures and obtain powerful gear. Okay, that one's maybe a thought. Furcraft. Okay. Okay. No judging, but Pat add-on. We can put an add-on to where you can pet everything. We had the horror survival on, and I feel like that one didn't do too much. We also did Craftymon. I think that was a thing. Yep, that's the same one. Mistwalkers? I'd be almost tempted for that one. That one looks kind of sick. SCP monsters? Elite T-Rex boss SCP-11. +30 craftable structures. SCP bosses and mobs. Huh. Wonder if there's a search thing for this. Is there? There might be. What in the world is this? The heck? Is that Robin? Cursed Forge has more options for horror. Yeah, but the problem is the other guys aren't on PC. Unfortunately, Biotech. That's the worst thing. Let's see. Pack types. Let's do add-ons. Worlds. We'll do high ratings there, yeah. What the? Entity 444. That is not a high rating. That's a almost 4. 3.7. I thought it was supposed to be high to low ratings. I go, my partner needs me. There's also a TNT mod for free. Oh. The horror. a second. I can also do this. Hold on. Not that. This. Dwellers add-on. No, one person installs the mod, everyone else joins the server. Yeah, but the problem is we can only play on Bedrock, and CurseForge doesn't work for Bedrock, I don't think. I think it's only on Java. I have to install every time I join. What's up, Sky? Isaac's not here. It's just Steven today. That's why it takes so much longer. Yeah, unfortunately. I wouldn't, if I was gonna do whatever, it would just be probably horror mod, Milady Sky, Shy. I'm really digging the Cthulhu one, but it only has 3 stars. Dynamic worlds with random seeds. Anime monster. Explore a dynamic world and choose your fighting style. Will you be a Titan 8, a human with monster-like powers, or a warrior in the master in the art of weaponry? Progress through the story of all your abilities and take down tyrant number 9. Like kaiju number 8, but not quite, I guess. That looks like the thing from the statue dude from is there optional horror if you're adding it to the realm? Because I'm just trying to get granted. No, I'm not going to add it to the realm. Hear me out. We're just going to add that to the wish list because that's actually kind of sick. Origins mod, we can become our D&D characters. That would be sick, but we got to get the others on Java mode. JJ has a computer, but he hasn't got it fixed up enough to use Java yet. No, but now that you mention it, Dova, I do want to do a thing with the realm. And edit world, resource packs. Where is it? This. And that's all I want to do. Isaac is the problem, like always. Just kidding. JJ is almost there. JJ has been trying to get his computer working to the point he's probably going to wear out the warranty on it. And then he won't be able to return it. He got it off of Amazon, though, so he may not even want to return it. He probably threw the box and stuff away. Everything looks different. Okay, let's see. Video. Ow, dadgummit. Jesus Christ. I think actions and stuff actually runs really well. I'll try to join later. I'll time how long it takes. Yeah, I just wanted to add actions and stuff because I really like adding the different animation. Whoa. I do think it runs so much. Dadgummit. Like, it looks super smooth when it's running properly. Like, hold on. Let me see. Video. Yay. I think the dog made it back. CurseForge does work with Bedrock, only for add-on and behavior packs. Java is superior to Bedrock. Well, that's... honestly, I've been trying to get the Bedrock thing going, but the issue, or the Java thing, the issue is that we have to get Isaac on the PC train, and that is easier said than done. I'm excited for Ren Fair. I'm gonna be honest. Ren Fair is gonna be fun in the moment, but leading up to it, I'm like, because it's supposed to rain that day, and sorry, I was checking. Okay. But I do have the camera all ready to go and everything. So you guys will get that video coming soon. I just need to add music to the one that we recorded last time. So, ow. What is happening? Oh, the copper golems actually make like copper golem noises. Ow. Adding actions and stuff actually helped a little bit with the freaking look of Isaac's spot too. It actually, I think it downgraded the look of Minecraft actually. I think the water looks good, but everything else kind of looks eh. I think regular Minecraft actually looks better than actions and stuff. The best part about actions and stuff is like the behavior pack part of it. I think the actual resources maybe don't look as good. Hold on. Java is better gameplay though. I don't really know that it's if it's like superior in any way specifically, but Maybe let's not do that. But you know what? We can check. We can look. Since we don't have Isaac here today. Well, JJ was on here for a bit on the TikTok stream. He said, I want to go home. I want to go home. Waiting on install. Did I not have... Oh, you can mute that? That is adorable. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. No. Let's do this. Let's just let's just make a new thing. So my dude on here, he looks naked, but it's literally just he's a Cyndaquil. I like how many mods I can add to it. I mean, we can do that on Bedrock too, though. Hold on. Okay, I don't like the giant thing. Plus, I get my cutesy mods on Java, not Bedrock. Ow! Weather effect radius. See-through leaves. We're just going to do that. We're going to turn that off. Resource packs. There we go. Oh. There we go. Immediate. It's a little it's hemorrhaging a little bit, but this is a Steven solo journey. A lodestone? That's nice. Flint. There we go. Resource packs are great. Next time I'm at my PC, you and I need to play Java Minecraft. We probably should. That would probably be really good for streams and stuff. JJ technically could if he could get his PC working like it's supposed to, but... Oh my. Wait. Am I in a jungle of some sort? What is happening? Go help him, Steven? What? I don't really know much about computers like that. I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, I know enough to be able to like do stuff on my. Okay, the UI is a little bit too small. Okay, I can see it again. Like, I don't know quite enough to be able to help JJ. Call Oscar. Actually, JJ's been consulting with Oscar about his computer and still, for some reason, can't get it to run. I think, for whatever reason, because it's a pre-build, I think there was something that the company that made it left unplugged somewhere, and JJ has not figured out what it is quite yet. Because mine, I remember there was instructions in the paperwork for it that there was like some electronic piece that I had to plug in for whatever reason. And I think it's just so it doesn't get, so your graphics card doesn't get mangled in shipping, but rebuild it? I don't know. I'm sad. What is it? Save file? I'm gonna be honest, I don't really, unless it's something video game related or automotive related, I don't know how I can help you. Unfortunately. Let me just plop that down right there. We turn all of these into sticks. And then I can do that. Okay. I can just, nope, I didn't want the sapling, but there we go. Okay, I have basic general items. Okay. I do need wooden pickaxe, wooden shovel. Don't you dare leave that one log. I wasn't gonna. Look. Floating stuff. That's cool. How far do I need to go before I have to light up the room? Do you not know how to craft without the craft bar open? What? What are you talking about? The craft bar? This? Well, I know certain things, but I'm not gonna waste my time without it. I know how to make like your basic items, basically. Scott, let me clue you in on something here. And also the rest of the people watching. Some of you guys might have grown up with Minecraft being a thing already. But Minecraft came out when I was in high school. And I'll be honest, I had other things I was doing. I know how to craft pretty much everything minus redstone stuff. That's actually impressive. I don't think even any of the other guys do that. But like I was saying, like unfortunately my dad was not a huge fan of the video game thing. So when I wasn't getting yelled at about playing video games, I was playing stuff like Rock Band. I was playing Guitar Hero, Rock Band, actual guitar. That was a thing. I was in a lot of bands in high school because my parents legitimately did not like video games because I was raised super religious. And unfortunately, I'm just going to run away from this cave. I'm going to be honest. I did that for ADHD purposes, I think. I'm almost tempted. I don't even know why I just did that, but I didn't know what else to do with it. Anyway, when I was a teenager, when this game came out, actually, I was not allowed to play a lot of video games, so I spent a lot of my time doing random things. I was like tinkering with my guitar. I would tinker with, oh, I'm in a swamp of some sort now. Not a lot of regular video games. If it wasn't a game like my family could play as a whole, then we weren't allowed to even mess with it. And that is an unfortunate thing of being in a religious household. But if it wasn't a family affair, then we weren't allowed. What is with the biomes? It's like they're all blended in this map. What in the world? Mangrove wood? Look at all these sheep. I'm almost tempted to do like a tree house. Look at all these chickens. Oh, okay. Oh, God. Okay, I'm just going to do that. Furnace. I thought I had it, but I needed a crafting table. So here's the thing. Okay. See, realistically, this wouldn't work out super well, but get the swamp biome. The swamp biome is where you get mangrove wood. Oh, okay. I was not aware. Is that some kind of like special? There's sheep everywhere. If I could manage to actually make, this would be a good spot for like a ladder. Okay. Okay. I actually think it would be really cool to do this. That wasn't like a sarcastic thing, by the way. I actually genuinely have no idea. It's the redwood. Oh, I do like redwood. That out of context, that doesn't sound great, but dang it. I do think this would be like a really cool. I guess for now, we'll just finish this out with dirt. Just so I don't fall, I'm gonna crouch. See, I build in creative because I'm an accident prone. But I gotta get the supplies and survival first. I don't personally care to do creative mode, if that sounds... I know that might sound a little weird, actually. But I just, for some reason, I'm not... Ooh. Some glass for like the walls, and then... Okay, hold on. Okay. There's nothing around me right now, so... That was almost bad. Oh, that was really close. I got it. I got it. See, the idea I was going to use was, kind of making like a tree house, sort of. I actually didn't need to do that. That was just a waste of wood. I really want to replace the... Yeah, I could hear that despawning, but you're not in a tree anymore. Well, that's what I was getting at. Holy cow. Jesus. I swear to God. This is like slightly off. I'm going to be mad. See, it's like a tree stand, but you're in a floating box. Not anymore. I'm not. There's this entire walkway up there. It's a different color, so I can tell where it's at. And then I'm gonna put my crafting table, and I'm gonna make a ladder. I need more than 6 ladder pieces. Okay, we're gonna have to very quickly do this. Woo! That was actually slick. It's a floating box. There's no structural support. There is a tower of wood now. there is something there. Now I need to make a weapon. Close enough. Why is that there? It's a little wonky looking from the outside, but you know what? We got this. Uh-oh. Don't destroy my house. Oh, you got the... That's cool. Now it just kind of looks like a deer stand. I need some cobblestone again. Dadgummit. I'm really bad about just leaving stuff in the air, but I don't want to do that. Oh. Don't worry about me. I won't worry about you, bud. See, the problem now lies elsewhere. I guess that works. I think that was 4. Ow. You know what's funny, Sky? The original world for pet farms, like the actual original world that we made, is the one that we currently don't play in, or the realm, the original realm that we used for the thing. It. You know what? I'm just gonna shut up. It would make more sense for me to make that more of an actual tower, though. Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? It would make more sense. I need... Oh, that's Heather getting home. I immediately can get rid of that stupid wooden sword. That's annoying. I didn't realize I had that. Really need... Ow. I also have a furnace, too. I know that isn't the tool to use, but I don't have very many options right now. Well, now I gotta go back up. Okay. Spears are a thing. Shovel. Okay. Now I just have more jungle logs. Stone pickaxe would be great. There we go. I got it. Advancement done. See, now I just need to cobble it up and what's annoying is I'm nowhere near any coal or anything. So I'm going to have to use wood as a resource to burn things because I have one piece of meat, which is not enough sustenance, but we're going to have to deal with that. There was more chickens and stuff around here earlier. But I think all the mobs already scared them off. Oh, I have boots. Raw chicken, oak planks. There we go. This will keep me from at least immediately dying. Okay. Now, let's do this. Well, oh, not what I wanted. Okay. I kind of think that I should get rid of some of this wood. And this is why I'm holding the crouch button. I think that does actually look better. There we go. And oh yeah, I think with the wooden floor, the multiple like different colored woods or different colored building materials, I think looks great. I should have enough to finish this. There we go. I think that looks really good. Kind of. Kind of think I should go with... yeah, like a multiple different wood look. And is it here? Yeah. And then straight up from here. And then here maybe? Yeah. Maybe. Okay, let's try building. All right. That didn't work at all. I don't want to like off myself by accident. Sorry, Mr. Sheep. That's an ocelot. That's going to attack me, isn't it? I need 2 sheep of the same color, don't I? Or is it 3? I don't know. I just know. Almost there. There we go. Oh, I'm so close. There we go. How many wool do I need for a bed? I don't know if it's... Ha. I need 1 more piece of wool. Dadgummit. There...
I've been digging a hole right there. There's a ravine over there. The issue is I need dadgummit. That's not even correct. Dang it. I mean, yeah, eventually I'll have that filled in, but that's annoying. I don't know how dark it's going to be on stream, so I'll just warn you guys ahead of time. I can see, but I don't know if the stream can see. I almost want to go check out that ravine, but then again, I'm like, there's mobs everywhere. Ouch. Well, that kind of... Ow. Dang it. I really need to be able to sleep. I think I could put a bed here. Or should I just like expand this out a tad bit? I think I should expand it out a tad bit, if we're being honest. Like maybe double the size, because there's 4 that way and 3 this way. And I think if I take these down, like here, and then do I still have jungle planks? It's 3 that way. See? I think that looks good. And then I could possibly expand it out this way too. See what I mean? I can make this as big as I want it because it's off the ground, so I can kind of do whatever I want with it. But see where I'm... There we go. That looks sick, actually. Then I could just do... No, that fell. Then I could just kind of expand it out like one more floor this way, one more floor that way. How many? 4 one way, 3 the other way? I like being able to do that. Just whip around the other way. See? Think it looks good. It looks like I'm the only one left. I don't care. I'm almost done anyway. I'm only going for like 10 more minutes. Well, not 10. I was going to 6. Like I normally go to 6, so. And then we will do oh. I don't have a cobblestone anywhere, but we'll use the mud as like a placeholder. Can you not connect wood to mud? What? Fine. I'll use dirt. Yeah. Now I need more jungle wood. This is going to take a little bit longer, but now I'm just focused on this daggone base, though. I think that's what I'll do next time I'm by myself, too. We can have a solo Steven Java series. Oh, you're good, Sky. Ooh. There's some copper over there. This is kind of a cool outcropping. Yes! I knew if I found something like this, I would find coal. Now I can make food without burning wood, which is awesome. Dang it. What time do you get off on Friday? Usually 5. Sometimes, like,
440 something, but it's usually 5. Dadgummit. Ow. This is gonna be a big build. I think it's gonna be sick though. Oh, I forgot the one thing I ran back over here for. I got most of the wood done back. Okay. Now I just need to do one over here. Okay. Let's walk this way. There we go. Oh, wait, no. No. Come on. Okay. Now I can make chests. Yes. Also, not. Okay. I'm glad that didn't do what I was trying not to do. I got up early. Now I go to my grandparents for a couple hours. I'll be building on Minecraft on a new world I started a while back. I can show you the builds I've done when you get off. That would be cool. I do really need to actually get a bed going in this. That's not even a joke. I came all the way back over here so that I could freaking... Okay. Wait. I don't have any more cobblestone. Problem. Dang it. Now I gotta make another wooden pickaxe until I can get enough stone to make a stone pickaxe. Dadgummit. I'll be able to game y'all. Wasn't that nice? I do have to come back home so I can get ready on Saturday. Also, we need to kind of figure out a plan. Like, Isaac's going to come get me about 7. And I know y'all were going to meet us at Isaac's. Yeah. We were going to mention something about that too, because Heather wants to be there at 10 o'clock. So... that... Hold on. There we go. Dang it. I don't have enough. So are you going to drive Isaac's truck, or is Isaac driving? I would assume Isaac's driving his truck. I mean, unless he just really wants me to drive.
will say it's going to be a little wet and muddy. Because it's supposed to rain earlier that morning. So, well, Isaac and I know you get car sick. I have Dramamine. And it lasts like 12 hours, so it shouldn't be a big deal. I'm glad you guys are thinking about that. I appreciate it because even my family doesn't think about those things, but no, I can just take some Dramamine and be fine. I do need to, however, in this game, find some game. Would be the optimal thing to do. I need more animals to slaughter, unfortunately. What happened to all the daggum sheep that were over here? I might actually be able to make me a bed. Nope, those are cow. But cows also just have meat. Okay. Dadgummit. Until I get to a point where I can just find food or make my own food, this will have to do. I was like, where's my tower? And then I need to go down here, make myself finish off this pickaxe. Axes are better for that, by the way. I didn't even know that. I could have just used my sword. Wait, I did use my sword. What do you mean axes are better than a sword for... That is information I did not have before. Oh no, it's starting to get dark. I don't think I have enough cobble though. I'll have to come back. I'm so close to being able to get a new bed, but the issue is the daggum sheep aren't spawning back in here. Probably because I decimated their population, but we'll worry about that later, I guess. I was going to try and make myself a little bridge to kind of get around inside of this. But yeah, because with a sword, you have to wait a bit, so you can't spam it. But an axe, you jump and hit the critical target. It's considered critical. Makes more health. I did not know that. That's information that I needed. Ah. I will finish this wall at some point. Until then, though. I at least have food. Well. Chicken does so much on your food meter. I mean, it's really good for you in real life, too. But also, are like you and Heather sitting in the back together? You want in the passenger? Like, how are we going to sit? Because, like, Isaac and I are used to me in the passenger seat, but if we need a swap, we can. Well, the problem is, I think with his truck, I might be too tall to sit in the back. That's going to be some limited legroom. Otherwise, I wouldn't mind sitting in the back. I don't want you getting sick and it ruining your day, so I can sit wherever. That part doesn't matter. I'm not entirely sure what triggers the motion sickness, but I think it's just the movement. I don't think it has anything to do with like where I'm positioned in the car. I do think it gets worse if I sit in the back, but it's not really that big of a problem. Right now, it's just surviving days in Minecraft. That little guy's going to catch on fire. That'll be nice to see. Oh, no, he's going to get under a tree. Yep, that sounds about right. The passenger seat is rolled all the way forward because of where I sit so close to the dash, unless someone else has sit there recently. I mean, I could always just move it. But if that's the case, I could just sit behind that seat probably, and the legroom problem wouldn't be a problem. See? This will be a sick looking tower once I'm done with it. Because if you look at it from one side, it almost looks kind of finished. Down that way. Because from this side, there's only one little spot where there's a gap. True. How much dirt do I have? I could just kind of frame it out with the dirt. On the top, at least. I was riding the bed of the truck. That would be unfortunate. Also mildly illegal. For now, I think we just fill in the holes and don't worry about it. So that I don't fall between gaps. Because I don't have a bed in this. Well, I think at this point, I will bid you farewell, stream. I'll be back, though. Probably next Wednesday. How close is that to the ground? It's pretty close to the ground. This actually looks really cool, though. It's the beginnings of a cool base. Because if you think about it, everywhere there's dirt, there will be cobble, and then all that cobble will be turned into like framing. I kind of want to do this. Real quick, just to see how it looks. before you end stream. Oh god. I am short one one freaking brick. Or one wood block. Look at that. I think that looks way better though. Check the group chat on Discord. Discord. Why is it still going? In Georgia, it is legal for adults, but restricted for minors. That is insane. On any roadway? What? I know.